Joining me in the Towards Zero Clubhouse, one from the Vault, Greg Oakford. Welcome.
Thank you, Bree. It's great to be here.
Now, we're reflecting on a pivotal moment in your life, that monthly medal back in 2012. Can you take us through the day? How was it? How did it feel? How did it start out? What were your thoughts going into the round?
Well, as you know, Bree, monthly medals are quite scarce. There's only 12 of them a year. Being a member at Royal Waverley Golf Club, I've always wanted to achieve a monthly medal. I woke up that morning, I had my cornflakes, a little bit of yogurt, passion fruit that was, and I thought, I'm a real show today. When I got the draw, I saw that I was actually off the 10th and not the first, and I thought that may suit my game, because I've had notorious great rounds on the back nine. It didn't start out the way I would have liked. I actually had 51 on that first nine from 10 to 18, and I thought, look, this is going to be a pretty average day. I parred the 18th, and I thought maybe I can turn this around with a Powerade and a Mars bar from the pro shop.
Yeah.
I had that Powerade, it was orange. I think it was called Wallaby Rush at the time. The Mars bar was fantastic. And from there, I had 7 pars in the last 10 holes. I shot 41 on the front nine, which was obviously the back nine for me that day, and came home in a net 68 to take out the medal. It was just extraordinary golf.
Greg, you know, winning a monthly medal, as you said, is very scarce. What does it mean to you to take this monthly medal home?
It means everything. It's been quite odd since I've started working in golf over this last 5 or 6 years that everyone keeps talking about how innovative the Oates Vic Open is with the men's and women's, and I think that's fine, and all this equality stuff about equal prize money, but at the end of the day, how many people in this field this week would have a Waverley monthly medal? There's not many. I'm not even sure if there's anyone.
And Greg, I believe you've got the medal here today.
I do, Bree. I'd love to show it to you. So as you can see, Waverley Golf Club. It's made of solid gold, real gold. Market value is about 10 grand. Monthly medal, 1st of September 2012, C-Grade, net 68. As I mentioned earlier, 7 pars in the last 10 holes.
Yeah. It really is something to be incredibly proud of, Greg. What is next for Greg Oakford?
Look, I think I'm over the monthly medal ambition. I've always thought about a career in politics as well. I think that this could potentially elevate me. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm making the ceremony speeches next year as Minister for Sport. Other than that, just a lot of Nintendo, really.
You did win it on a countback, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a countback. But as I mentioned, 7 pars in the last 10 holes. It was some of the best golf I've ever seen. Some of the best golf that anyone's ever seen.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here on the couch at the Towards Zero Clubhouse. Incredible to have such an iconic piece of history here with us today.
Thanks, Bree. Thanks for having me.